When you think of Belgium, you might picture waffles, chocolate, and medieval cities. But hidden beyond the cobblestones lies a land of wild rivers, enchanted forests, and landscapes so surreal they'll leave you speechless. So stay with us as we explore amazing natural wonders in Belgium. Zwin Nature Park. Belgium has a coastal nature reserve often dubbed the International Airport for Birds. Located in Hoge near the Dutch border, Zwin Nature Park is one of the most significant salt marshes and mudflat ecosystems in Europe. It serves as a vital stopover for thousands of migratory birds along the East Atlantic Flyway. The area was originally a tidal inlet created by a storm surge in the 12th century, turning a disaster into an ecological gift. In the Middle Ages, the Zwin was also a vital maritime access route to the prosperous city of Bruges, and its siltation over time directly contributed to the city's economic decline. Today, the park covers over 150 hectares and includes interactive exhibits, observation huts, and accessible boardwalks that allow you to engage with the landscape without disturbing the wildlife. Zwin is home to iconic species like storks, avocets, and spoonbills, and it's also a protected area for rare salt-tolerant plants like sea lavender and glasswort. The park's saltwater conditions make it distinct from other inland reserves in Belgium, providing a fascinating contrast in flora and fauna. In 2016, the modern Zwin Nature Center was opened, enhancing education and conservation outreach through virtual flights, seasonal guides, and live bird tracking. Kalmthoutse Heide. This natural area straddling two countries. The Kalmthoutse Heide is a spectacular transboundary heathland that spreads across the northern border of Belgium and the Netherlands. Located in the province of Antwerp, it's one of the oldest and most ecologically diverse protected landscapes in Flanders. The reserve covers more than 6,000 hectares, and it's a rich mosaic of dry heaths, drifting sands, peat bogs, pine forests, and shallow pools. This diversity makes it a hotspot for rare species like the nightjar, smooth snake, and various dragonflies. The area was shaped not only by natural forces but also by centuries of grazing and heathland management by local communities. Walking through Kalmthoutse Heide in late summer reveals blooming purple heather fields stretching to the horizon, a scene beloved by artists and hikers. With over 24 marked trails, observation towers, and educational centers, the reserve provides an immersive opportunity to explore Belgium's lesser-known wilderness. Bosland National Park. Did you know Belgium is home to one of the largest adventure forests in Europe? Bosland National Park, located in the province of Limburg, is not just a forest, it's a family-friendly wilderness playground. Spanning over 5,100 hectares, Bosland blends old-growth woodland, heathlands, and sand dunes, creating a habitat for rare species like the European nightjar and the smooth snake. What sets it apart, though, is its innovative infrastructure. Cycling through the trees, a stunning elevated circular bike path, allows you to pedal high among the treetops, offering a bird's-eye view of the forest. The park also has treetop rope courses, wildlife observation towers, and children's play forests, making it ideal for educational and recreational visits. Historically, this region was covered in shifting sands that threatened nearby villages. Over centuries, local communities planted vast pine forests to stabilize the soil, which later evolved into today's Bosland. The park is managed with a unique focus on participatory conservation, involving schools, volunteers, and local scientists in habitat restoration and biodiversity monitoring. Ardennes Forest. Covering much of southern Belgium, this vast, rugged region is not just a natural marvel. It's a living archive of European history. Stretching across Wallonia into Luxembourg and France, the Ardennes are covered in dense forests of oak, beech, and spruce, winding rivers, and misty hills. But beyond their scenic beauty, these woods have witnessed millennia of events: Celtic tribes, Roman legions, medieval battles, and 2 world wars. During World War II, the Ardennes were the backdrop of the famous Battle of the Bulge, where Allied and German forces clashed in harsh winter conditions, making it one of the most critical and bloody battles on Western European soil. Today, war museums and memorials are found throughout the region, often surrounded by tranquil forests that now teem with deer, wild boar, and owls. The biodiversity here is astonishing due to the mosaic of habitats: meadows, wetlands, and woodlands, protected under Natura 2000 initiatives. Han-sur-Lesse. Located in the province of Namur, the caves of Han are among Europe's most impressive limestone cave systems. Formed over millions of years by the Lesse River as it carved its way through the limestone plateau of the Fondry, the cave system stretches more than 2 kilometers, with massive chambers like the saldarms, stalactites, stalagmites, and an underground river that visitors explore via guided tours. One of the cave's unique features is the natural sound and light show, which dramatizes the power of nature inside the enormous cathedral hall. Above ground, the Han Wildlife Park protects native European species. Archaeological discoveries show humans have used the caves since the Neolithic period, and the site was long considered sacred. Han-sur-Lesse has become a symbol of Belgium's commitment to geological preservation and sustainable tourism, earning it a spot as a UNESCO Global Geopark. Hoge Kempen National Park. This is a former mining region transformed into Belgium's first national park. Located in Limburg province, Hoge Kempen National Park is a pioneering example of ecological restoration and conservation. Officially established in 2006, the park spans more than 12,000 hectares of heathland, forests, dunes, and lakes. All part of a reclaimed post-industrial landscape. Once home to coal mines and gravel pits, the area has been reborn as a biodiverse refuge for rare species like the natterjack toad, smooth snake, and European honey buzzard. You can explore more than 220 kilometers of marked trails, as well as thematic entry gates such as Connectora, which offers panoramic views from a reclaimed spoil heap. Historically, the region played a key role in Belgium's 20th century mining boom, and its transformation into a national park is both an environmental and social achievement. The park's innovative blend of nature, art, and heritage includes sculptures, historical markers, and cycling networks that link nearby towns. As part of the EU Natura 2000 network, Hoge Kempen emphasizes not just conservation, but reconnection between people and landscapes, making it a model for other post-industrial regions worldwide. Hallerbos, Blue Forest. Just south of Brussels, the Hallerbos, often called the Blue Forest, offers one of Europe's most enchanting natural spectacles each spring. Around mid-April, millions of wild bluebells, Hyacinthoides non-scripta, bloom across the forest floor, creating a shimmering violet-blue carpet beneath towering beech trees. The beech trees here are known for their tall, straight trunks and dense canopy, which filters the light and adds to the forest's dreamlike atmosphere. Historically, the forest was heavily logged during World War I, especially by German forces who exploited it for timber. But through extensive reforestation efforts, particularly in the 1930s, the forest was revived. Today, it covers around 552 hectares and is carefully protected to preserve its biodiversity. You are guided along wooden pathways and marked trails to protect the delicate bluebell bulbs, which can take up to 5 years to bloom after damage. Hallerbos also hosts many native birds, deer, and foxes, making it The bluebells here are so dense and consistent that they're used as an indicator of ancient woodland, meaning parts of the forest have existed since at least 1600. Dinant and the Meuse Valley. This is a place where nature and history collided in one breathtaking landscape. Dinant and the Meuse Valley is one of Belgium's most dramatic riverine regions. Nestled between sheer limestone cliffs and the winding Meuse River, Dinant is both a natural and cultural treasure. The vertical rock faces, carved by millions of years of erosion, frame the town and have long made it a strategic and scenic site. Dinant itself has been a focal point in Belgian history. It was tragically the site of a massacre during World War I in 1914, when German troops killed hundreds of civilians, an event that shocked the world. But the town also contributed culturally, being the birthplace of Adolphe Sax, inventor of the saxophone. The valley is known for its natural caves and for the Bayard Rock. The river offers kayaking, while the cliffs are popular for rock climbing. Overlooking everything is the citadel of Dinant, perched high above the town, offering sweeping views of the river and cliffs. Ninglinspo River Trail. What if you could hike along Belgium's only officially classified mountain stream? Nestled in the province of Liège, the Ninglinspo River Trail offers a uniquely rugged and magical hiking experience through the northern edge of the Ardennes. This wild little river tumbles through steep, forested hills, creating mini waterfalls, whirlpools, and natural rock jacuzzis as it flows from Vertbuisson to the Amblev River. The trail is only about 6 kilometers long, but it packs in a rich variety of terrain, including mossy boulders, wooden bridges, and steep ravines. During the last ice age, glaciers helped shape the valley, giving it its dramatic and craggy appearance. Along the way, you'll encounter romantic names like the Diana's Bath, a crystalline pool surrounded by lush greenery. This protected area is a prime example of Belgium's rare wild river ecosystems, where erosion and water flow are still shaping the landscape. The flora includes rare ferns and mosses, while the clean, oxygen-rich waters attract amphibians and aquatic insects. Due to its pristine condition, Ninglinspo is popular with ecotourists and botanists alike. Fondry de Chiens. Hidden near the village of Nizams, this is a geological wonder, a deep sinkhole carved into the limestone plateau of the Virien region. What makes it special is that this chasm, about 20 meters deep and 100 meters long, was formed not by a river but through thousands of years of chemical erosion and subsurface water flow, a classic example of karst topography. Its name translates to Pit of the Dogs, possibly referencing the area's historical use as a disposal site or the way animals once roamed the steep edges. With jagged cliffs, stone arches, and narrow gullies, it resembles a natural amphitheater sculpted by time. Fondry de Chiens is part of the Virien Hermiton Nature Park, a region rich in biodiversity and unique microclimates due to its limestone soils. The sinkhole is home to rare orchids, reptiles like the green lizard, and butterflies that are rarely seen elsewhere in Belgium. The area around it also contains traces of ancient iron mining, and there are walking trails that weave through former mining pits and scenic overlooks. So here we come to the end of the journey. If you enjoyed this journey through Belgium's wild side, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share it with friends. Thank you for watching until next time, and happy travels!